It wasn't the shouting that broke them, it was the silence that followed. No slammed doors, no tears, just two people slowly, quietly drifting apart, day after day. It's a story many of us know all too well. The feeling that the person you married is becoming a stranger, sharing a home but not a life. But what brought them back from the brink? It wasn't a grand, dramatic apology. It wasn't a lavish vacation getaway. It was 5 tiny habits so simple, so small, they almost went unnoticed, until they quietly started saving their marriage. You see, a marriage doesn't collapse overnight. It doesn't shatter in a single, explosive moment. It fades, it erodes, quietly, when the small things, the little acts of connection, stop happening. The morning kiss becomes a hurried wave. The evening chat becomes screen time. The I love you becomes an afterthought. But the beauty in this, the real hope, is that the same small things that fade away can also bring a marriage back to life. Today, let's talk about the 5 daily habits that happy, thriving couples swear by. These aren't secrets locked away in a vault. They are simple, powerful actions that rebuild love, one heartbeat at a time. Let's start with number 1. They talk, even when there's seemingly nothing to say. And no, I don't mean talking about the bills, the chores, or who's picking up the kids from soccer practice. That's logistics. That's running a household. I'm talking about real, genuine conversation. 10 minutes, that's it. 10 minutes of your day with no phones, no TV, no distractions. Just you and your partner, present with each other. Ask questions that open the heart, not just the calendar. What made you laugh today? What's something that's been weighing on your heart lately? What was the best part of your day? It's not the specific topic that holds the magic. It's the connection itself. These small, daily check-ins are how couples keep their hearts aligned, how they stay in sync before the static of daily life can create distance between them. It's the simple act of saying, your inner world still matters to me. Habit number 2, they say thank you, and they truly mean it. Gratitude is the lifeblood of a healthy relationship. Think about it. The moment one person starts to feel taken for granted, the moment they feel their efforts are invisible, a little piece of love begins to wither. It's a slow poison. Happy couples actively fight this. They don't just assume their partner knows they're appreciated. They voice it. They notice the small things. They acknowledge them. And they say thank you. Thanks for making dinner tonight. It was delicious. Thank you for listening to me vent about work. I really needed that. Thanks for getting up with the baby this morning so I could sleep. In these 2 simple words, thank you, build a foundation of emotional safety and validation faster than any grand promise ever could. It reinforces that you're a team, that you see each other, and that what you do for one another matters. The 3rd habit is something we often forget in the rush of life. They touch without expectation. Physical touch is a fundamental human need, and in a marriage, it's a powerful language of connection. I'm not talking about grand romantic gestures here. I'm talking about the small, everyday touches that whisper, I'm here. You still matter to me. We are still us. A gentle hand on their back as you pass them in the kitchen. A hug from behind while they're washing dishes. A kiss before one of you leaves for the day. Holding hands while you watch a movie. These small acts of physical affection don't have to lead to anything more. They are complete in themselves. They are non-verbal reminders of your bond, melting away the emotional frost and stress that can build up throughout the day far more effectively than words ever could. It's about maintaining that physical current of affection that keeps you both anchored to one another. This brings us to habit number 4, which is crucial during difficult times. They choose curiosity over judgment. In any disagreement, any argument, there are always 2 truths coexisting, your truth and their truth. Unhappy couples fight to win. They fight to prove their point, to be right. Happy couples, on the other hand, listen to understand. They approach conflict not as a battle, but as a puzzle to be solved together. So, instead of launching an attack with words like, you always do this, or you never listen, they open a door with curiosity. They ask, can you help me understand why you felt that way? Or what's going on for you right now that makes you see it like this? Curiosity is a powerful antidote to anger. It softens defenses, it encourages vulnerability, and it transforms a moment of potential conflict into an opportunity for deeper closeness and understanding. It shifts the dynamic from you versus me to us versus the problem. And finally, the 5th habit, they forgive fast and they forgive fully. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. It slowly corrodes the trust and joy within a relationship. Forgiveness isn't about pretending something didn't happen or saying that what they did was okay. It's not about forgetting. It's about freeing yourself. It's a conscious decision to say, "You hurt me, but I refuse to let that hurt define our future. I choose our relationship over my right to be angry." Happy couples understand that they are two imperfect people trying to build a life together. They choose peace over pride. They know that harboring resentment only builds a wall between them. They address the issue, learn from it, and then they let it go, reaffirming their commitment to each other with the understanding, we're not perfect, but what we have is still worth fighting for. So, let's put it all together. Strong, resilient, happy marriages aren't built on fireworks and fairy tales. They aren't the product of luck. They are built in the quiet, mundane moments of everyday life. They are built on the consistent, conscious choices of two people who decide to keep showing up for each other, day in and day out. Talk, touch, thank, listen, forgive. These 5 habits aren't just a routine or a checklist. They are love in action. They are the small hinges on which the big doors of a lasting, loving marriage swing. So tonight, or tomorrow morning, don't wait for things to magically change or for a crisis to force you into action. Don't wait for a grand gesture. Just start with one. Send a text, just to say thank you for something small. Take 10 minutes to talk without distractions. Give a hug for no reason at all. Because love doesn't last by accident. It lasts because you choose it, you nurture it, and you practice it, again and again, in all the small ways that truly matter. If this message touched your heart or gave you a little bit of hope, please consider sharing it with someone you know who still believes in the power of love. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content that helps us build stronger, kinder relationships. Thank you so much for watching.